Work to get that on. It's like a Tina. Oh, and that's it. A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Work to get that on. It's like a Tina. Oh, and that's it. Work to get that on. It's like a Tina. Oh, and that's it. Work to get that on. It's like a Tina. Oh, and that's it. A one-time shot.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We were responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Granted for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat.
Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stuart Heiss with a shot! Upper 90 and in!
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finds Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in! The Red Horse equalize!
the settings. Okay, hang on. Yep, we got audio. Yep, yep.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excuse the technical issues with the audio to start our match today between Inter Detroit and the YPSI Yetis here at Waterford Mott High School. A cool 81 degrees at the start of the match. And it's been an even one so far. On that far touchline, battling for possession as it rolls out on the far side. It'll be a YPSI throw-in. Still battling it to keep it in play. Detroit in crowded control. Billos and Broza on the ball for Detroit. They'll be given a throw in there. Number 13, Scozales, initially took the throw in. Now back to center field. Number 24, Eddie Hudson. Now over to Nolf. And they'll send it up top. A feed on the opposite side. Doug Hayner with it. Trying to make an individual move, get some space. YPSI defense there to put a stop to it. Detroit were able to keep it in. Yono getting the start today before YPSI takes the possession back. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Yetis in control of it so far before giving it back to the Detroit side. Be sure to subscribe to the Michigan Soccer Network for more broadcasts of Inter Detroit, as well as many other matches of the Midwest Premier League, the Michigan Stars, as well a main broadcast for us at the Michigan Soccer Network. Townsend up at center field. As the sun starts to set over the tree line. Give a little break from the sunshine, at least in this half of the pitch. Detroit will take it back past the center. Trying to flip the field here. And they're able to do so. Aggressiveness on that touchline. Hayner looking for it against number 5 in Casadu. Some contact right in front of the 18. We'll give a free kick to the Yetis. Inter Detroit comes into the match today 1-1 on the Midwest Premier League season. A 7-5 victory over Futsal Factory in their first match of the season this past May 4th. And a 6-2 loss against Cedar FC this past Friday. Or the previous Friday, that is. So a lot of goals given up for Inter-Detroit. And not to speak too soon, but getting into about 15 minutes, or in the 15th minute of our match today, that's when in both contests, Inter-Detroit find themselves down by at least 2 to 3 goals. So far, a much tighter ship being run on both sides to keep it 0-0 in the first 15. Meanwhile, the YPSI Yetis, a 1-0 loss to the Michigan Jaguars this past Friday, puts them at 0-1 in the Midwest Premier League Great Lakes East Division. Both these teams residing in the Great Lakes East. Detroit looking to continue their offensive pursuit here. We'll take it in. Hayner crossing over. An opportunity. Townsend not done yet. And the keeper, Sizemore, in the right position against a second opportunity from Detroit. They'll keep a clean sheet so far. Messias to Green on it now, crossing it over. No Yetis home as that one rolls out on that far touchline. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you by our friends at Caniff Electric Supply. As into Detroit on that far corner. The throw-in will be taken by number 13, Scozales. And he'll heave it. They're trying to get some distance away from the box, but it'll dance its way out on that touchline. YPSI now with the chance at a throw-in. Handling it is Brooks before he's adjusted to come further towards the net. He'll toss it short, tight. A tight crowd around. It'll find itself dancing out of that touchline as well. Detroit now with it. Scozales handling many of the throw-ins today so far. Gets that one past center, past midfield to set up another throw-in to give Doug Hayner an opportunity to go one-on-one with the keeper. He's moving, and he gets it just outside on the right. A fantastic opportunity. Their second shot on goal so far today. Doug Hayner, he had 2 goals in the loss to Cedar FC. Getting the start today, you could tell why, being a main engine so far for the Detroit offense. But it'll result in a goal kick for Sizemore. YPSI will take it nearby. Not too eager to send it too far forward just yet. Detroit now with the potential for another opportunity there, but great timing by the YPSI defender. But the Yetis just trying to find a way to clear the ball. Keeps hitting black kits. And almost a great touch by Broza trying to flip it behind him on that first touch. But a little bit of contact will give them a free kick. They'll take it to our far side. Detroit centers it. Townsend with the one touch, a give and go laterally. Detroit not over pursuing just yet, trying to find their opportunity here. A give and go on the far wing, centering it into the gloves of Sizemore. That's the third time so far Detroit has put it, at least in grasping distance of Sizemore. And another opportunity here. Townsend loads up, lets it rip in just to the outside of the left post.
Out of bounds, Yeti's goal kick.
Zach Townsend and Doug Hayner taking a lot of the shots for Detroit. Former teammates on last year's Oakland Golden Grizzlies men's soccer team. So you could tell a little bit of chemistry happening there between the two Golden Grizzlies. Yep, so you're trying to get it back into Detroit's half for the first time in what seems like forever. And a down Yeti near midfield. Number 9, Ramos, on the pitch. Didn't look like there was any contact there. Able to get up under his own power there before a Yeti free kick. But Detroit back in action here. Broza trying to feed it to Townsend. But he gets another opportunity himself. One-on-one. Hesitates on the shot, gets an open goal, and there it is! An open shot on the net, resulting in the first goal for Detroit today. For the first time this season, it's Detroit that gets the first one to break the ice.
Inter-Detroit goal is first of the night, scored by number 77, Gavin Brose.
Gavin Brose. In the 23rd minute. That'll make it 1-0 to Inter-Detroit. And what has started to be, at least by, if you've been watching Inter-Detroit so far this season, a bit of a slow start on both sides. And to see now Detroit with an early lead. Bit of a change of pace for the team in black. Yetis will take it to the far side. Bro's looking for another one. He's surrounded by Yetis, feeding it to Hayner. Going towards that close side. Trying to get some space from that close corner here. Trying to spread it out. Trying to get around his defender. Townsend with another touch will fly into a Yeti foot. Another opportunity will go above the crossbar, but Detroit all over it to start today's match.
Yeti's goal kick.
In crowded territory, number 22, Doug Hayner, able to get himself out of that corner to at least put it in position for his teammates. Soon after their first goal of the match. But the Yetis keep it to the score we have. 1-0. And a feed up to our close touch line. Some physicality. Bit of contact on our near wing. Number 10, Thierry Macias, rather. And Detroit's 24, Eddie Hudson. Found each other on that near wing. And YPSI attacking early, trying to get the possession back. They got a shot at it. Trying to find some space to center in an open territory. A shot and into the midst of Robert Wright.
Save, Robert Wright. Corner kick,
Shot.
Yetis.
Shot by Yeti's number 4, Cole Heiser. A great opportunity there. It'll give YPSI another one with a corner kick to our near side. Number 14, Salmon will take it. Both hands are up. He lets it rip. A big one over near the left post there. A header will fly out past the back line.
Out of bounds, goal kick, enter Detroit.
But it was a great decision for YPSI to pass it back when they had it crowded in that near wing. They passed it back to get some open space for Heiser to wind up and get a really big foot on it. Well positioned.
10 subbing in.
But Robert Wright in the right spot. Detroit will start with it. A heavy touch. Looking to be giving it back to the Yetis. Into open turf. A nice first touch there. Trying to feed it to number 10, Macias. And down goes a black kit. Number 6, Gomez, slow to get up as play continues. It'll be a throw in now, Yono, for Detroit to take it.
Checks into the game.
And a free kick for Detroit. They'll just have a soft touch to keep it within possession. Detroit will send it back. This part of the broadcast is brought to you by injury attorney David Femininio. If you know someone or are injured yourself in an accident, remember to tell them to get David and get paid. You can go to his website anytime at getdavidgetpaid.com for more information. Now Detroit, a free kick opportunity nearby. Number 9, Billos, given the opportunity. A couple options nearby. But the wall of ice not far away, just at the top of the box. Winding up, there's the kick right into the ice wall. A glacier, if you will. That'll send it out of bounds. A mistouch by Detroit will send it back out of bounds, this time for a Yeti throw-in. Detroit's had a lot of the possession so far in the match in our first half. And that possession resulting in the first goal today. Hayner getting swarmed soon after his first touch.
Offsides, enter Detroit.
But they found him just a little too far, giving him an offside. YPSI will take the free kick. A little hesitation as to where to put it. As far as possible is where to put it. It seems like, but Detroit will have it back. At midfield, Nolf dribbling it through, couldn't keep it. YPSI facing defensive pressure. They'll send it back to get some breathing room. Heiser will send it over to Nkansa Adu. Up the middle here, Detroit looking to feed it. Hayner will chase it in a close swing. Look for that individual move, but just one touch from number 5, Nana Nkansa Adu. Will send it out of bounds, but Detroit's not done yet. Number 10, Barajas had a chance at that. Barajas rather,
Corner kick, enter Detroit.
Was the man of the match in their first victory over Futsal Factory, as he had 2 assists and a single goal, earning him such honors. And a corner kick will now be taken for Detroit. Winding up, taking it. A shallow one just at head level. Zach Townsend, the first one to get contact on it, just outside as it rolls past the back line. On the corner kick was number 22, Doug Hayner. In our 32nd minute now, YPSI trying to find some offense themselves. They had a great opportunity earlier. Cole Heiser had a great shot at it and will not be denied. Number 7, Adam Haydanik, rolling through into Detroit's defense, drawing a free kick. He just would not be denied, barreling through, barely able to keep his balance. And a little word then with a free kick. Ramos designated to put a foot on it. Winding up, launches it shallow. Off the rebound, trying to keep the possession. They'll back it up in order to do that. Barajas chasing. Team just trying to get control on the ground. They'll bring it to the far side, looking to cross it. Outnumbered at front of the box. Detroit back with it. And we got a YETI down. Grabbing his right ankle, it looks like. Number 14, Victor Salmon.
Ypsilanti YETI substitution. 16, Nick Miller. 2, Roland Gibson. Check into the game.
Nick Miller, Roland Gibson substituting in for the Yetis. Nick Miller, a recent commit to Adrian College. Go Bulldogs for all those who celebrate. Action at the far wing there. Detroit will take it, and with speed, galloping through. Skozillas able to take it coast to coast, almost. Keeping calm on the far sideline. and chasing it down. We had a track meet on that far sideline, or far touchline rather. Between Detroit's Gozillas and Brooks of the Yetis. Due to the spill, it'll give YPSI a free kick. And taking it will be Salmon, number 14. Winding it up, good height. Dropping it just in the right place, a great header opportunity. Trying to head it behind him.
Out of bounds, enter Detroit, goal kick.
Dylan Turner right in front. Couldn't get the reverse header to tie up the match. A great opportunity, well placed by Victor Salmon. But it will keep us at a 1-0 game. Detroit looking to spread it out here. And a bit of a spill out front here. And a talking to between Joe O'Sullivan, number 26, and a referee. Too far of a feed. We'll bring it to YPSI Control. K&E Electric, please stop into one of our 5 locations in southeastern Michigan for all your electrical product needs. YPSI will take it back here, but Detroit's lurking, trying to get it for themselves. Some contact to our close touchline. We'll draw the whistle. And Kanta Adu handling the ball now, waiting for a safe and responsible tying of shoes. Roland Gibson giving it the loop-de-loop and pull. And the shoes are looking good. Nikansandu.
Into Detroit substitution, 18, Josh Copeland checks into the game. Ypsilanti substitution, 13, Angelos Gurgalas checks into the game.
So Josh Copeland will come in for Detroit, and Angelos Georgias comes in for YPSI. And an opportunity here. Townsend rolling, stumbling forward. Couldn't keep control along with his balance. And with a full head of steam into the hands of Sizemore. Before Detroit has it back, cross will be blocked and sent out of bounds. Gregorius, number 13, blocking that cross. Detroit will reset on offense. A throw in, taken away before taken back. Now Detroit will spread out the field, even things out. Couldn't get the touch to flip around it. Edwin Gomez trying to get around his defender. Yellow card drawn. Yellow card.
Yellow card has been shown to enter Detroit. Number 6, Edwin Gomez.
And Gomez will earn himself a golden ticket, if you want to be optimistic at least. Otherwise known as a yellow card. Nick Yono getting ready to throw it in as it appears Zach Townsend will be coming out for Inter Detroit. And coming is number 14, Caesar Zamudio. Big throw in from Yono. Troy looking to keep it in control through traffic. They'll spread out that traffic, but pass intercepted. Great hesitation in midfield to spread it out. Before Detroit takes it back. Into now our 41st minute. Detroit up 1-0. After a goal from Gavin Broza. Temperatures have cooled down significantly here at Waterford Mott High School. A toasty 81 was our initial temperature at kickoff. It is now cooled down, well, I'm not going to guess here, but significantly.
Inter Detroit substitution, 34, Zach Feminino checks into the game.
Femininio coming in for Detroit. Nearing our halftime here. Yet he's looking to make a push. Wouldn't imagine a whole lot of extra time will be added for this first half. By my judgment, I'd say 2 minutes max. Detroit will keep it in a defensive possession here, back to right. But YPSI closing in, putting pressure in around the box. Dribbling through Yono. They'll keep it to the far side. Detroit so far seemingly in no rush to over pursue, as they do have control with the 1-0 lead approaching our halftime. Meanwhile, Ypsilanti trying to get whatever they can in the last few minutes. Sent over to our far side. Detroit not taken away just yet. Over the middle, top of the box. There's a shot. There's the goal. Detroit 27, Spencer Nolf. Finding himself a great opportunity at the top of the box.
His first of the night, scored by number 27, Spencer Knowles.
And just like that, we were talking about Detroit not needing to over pursue in the closing minutes of our first half, found themselves an opportunity to make the second half that much harder for the Yetis. Now up 2-0. As with only a couple minutes left, Troy looking to bring it back, spread it out. Now it seems like they're not going to be forced into any action. YPSI will have to be the instigator. That one will roll off of a YETI toe. Heiser the last to touch it before Detroit takes their nearby throw in. Barajas, some smooth moves. Now cleared out to the midfield. Detroit crowding the area. Not looking to be done. There's the shot. That one will roll past. Skipping over to the left of the net.
Out of bounds, goal kick, Yetis.
Detroit not pulling any punches. If they're nearby, in the past few minutes, they seem to have been finding their opportunities to at least keep Eli Sizemore in attention. Yetis with a chance now. O'Sullivan with it, crossing over right, couldn't grab it on the first touch. Will dive on top of it in the second effort. Joe O'Sullivan on that shot. And that will draw the whistle for the end of our first half. Detroit taking control of the first half of our match here at Waterford Mott High School. 2-0 in our first half. As into Detroit, Gavin Brose started things off midway through our first half, and then Spencer Nolf topping it off in the 45th minute to get the 2-0 lead for Inter Detroit. From our broadcast location, Giovanni Moscheri here. We'll send it to halftime, and we'll see you for the next 45. Can the YPSI Yetis get back into this match, or will Inter Detroit continue their control over the match here to get their second win in Great Lakes Eastern play? We will find out after this.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos can be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with our off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Northwestern is up from 12, now at
10. As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders, and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups,
Buckley, all the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat.
Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stewart Heights with a shot! Upper 90 and in!
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Sock. Finds Sock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in! The Red Hawks equalize!
Welcome back, everybody, to the Michigan Soccer Network. It is currently, as we enter the second half, 2-0 is the lead for Inter Detroit. A sight for sore eyes for Detroit fans, as the last two first halves have not gone the same way. But today, over the Yetis, Detroit is on top. With goals in the 22nd minute by Gavin Brose, and then in the 45th minute by Spencer Nolf. Detroit was keeping up the pressure in that, we'll call it, second half of the first half. Second quarter, if you will. Meanwhile, the Yetis have had opportunities. Not for lack of trying do they not see a goal, as they've had a couple of opportunities there, getting Robert Wright to get his mitts on the ball. But a lot of the possession has been towards Detroit. And we will see if that comes to a change in this second half. You're listening and watching to the Michigan Soccer Network. Giovanni Mosher here on the call with you, riding solo. Be sure to subscribe to the Michigan Soccer Network for more games like these. And we got plenty of them. So be sure to subscribe, not miss a thing. Follow us on social media for all upcoming broadcasts and news as well. Visit our website, michigansoccernetwork.com, for everything you need from the game of soccer in the state of Michigan. YPSI will get the first touch into this second half. And we begin. Yetis will take the first touches to start us off. YPSI Yetis on that far side trying to get some quick momentum going before it goes out of bounds. The Yetis, funny enough, looking at their roster, they have 5 players on their teams that are either current or recent commits to Adrian College. A lot of Bulldogs on this Yeti team. Meanwhile, for Inter Detroit, 3 Golden Grizzlies reside on the team. One of them, Doug Hayner, here with the ball, making moves to his right side. There's a shot, and just in time was the Yeti defender. That was number 8, Dylan Turner. It will give Detroit that corner kick to get a second crack at it, but just in time, adding the second man to stop it, Dylan Turner. As Detroit will take a couple soft touches there to bring it into the box. A soft shot will be taken away, or at least into open space. Too light of a touch. Interrupts the flow, but Detroit gets it back. Now the Yetis trying to cross midfield here. They'll bring it to that far side. And swooping in, number 18, Copeland, for Detroit to bring it back. Things have cooled down here at Waterford Mott High School from a toasty 81 to a less sunny but in slightly cooler 76 with a partial cloud cover. Feels a lot nicer than it did at the start, especially during midday when it was 85. But you can't pick and choose your sunshine. The Yeti's looking to bring it up on that far touchline, getting crowded over there. They're going to need to spread it out in a attempt to do so, hitting the face of a teammate. Ramos took a shot from friendly fire. They'll bring it back to Sizemore, and he'll flip the field. Good ball control so far for the White Kits. A little bit of speed here. Tried to continue fighting. We'll give it right to Broza. Be sure to get involved in the YouTube chat as well for all those watching tonight's match. Who are you rooting for? You rooting for the teams, rooting for players? Who's your favorite? Let us know in the chat. And for those who haven't voted yet, who do you think's going to win tonight's match? Is it the 1-1 Inter Detroit or the 0-1 YPSI Yetis? Fight for possession on that far wing. Racing for Detroit, able to keep it in crowded territory. It'll roll into the left side of the net from the outside, that is. Number 18, Copeland, is chasing that one down. YPSI in tight quarters. Clear it out to midfield. A whole lot of contact right at center field. Some calls for a yellow card. There it is. Zach Femininio.
Yellow card is being shown to Inter Detroit's number 34, Zach Femininio.
That contact was against Thierry Macias, number 10 for YPSI. Now Pedro Souza looking to be taking the free kick. We'll keep it to a soft touch before kicking it forward. Getting crowded here. Hayner able to take it away for Detroit. As Detroit will back it up and slow it down. Hudson will send it forward with some momentum now. Detroit losing it on a potential fast break. A little more of that physicality near the touchline. YPSI will keep it. An errored pass will give it back to the Black Kids. Hayner bringing it forward, feeding it to Detroit. That one will roll to the back line. Looking for Cesar Zamudio, number 14.
Out of bounds, corner kick, Inter to Detroit.
But that final touch coming off of a Yeti to give Detroit another corner kick. With a 2-0 lead, Doug Hayner backs up for Inter Detroit. in our 52nd minute. Launches it shallow, hits the head of a Yeti to clear it out into open pitch. Troy not done yet. Hayner outnumbered. Ball taken away as he's dispossessed. Yet he's trying to find their control. And a whistle blown away from the action. I don't believe the infraction was near the ball. Yetis will take it. Georgias took that free kick as it's now crowded near the center line. Another whistle blown as we have a man down for Inter Detroit. Jeb Sneed found himself on the pitch as he's escorted off. Ball wasn't nearby, unable to see what occurred. But he'll return to the bench with head coach Ryan Rowe and his staff. Substituting in, back in is Paul Skozilis, number 13.
13, Paul Skozilis checks back into the game.
Back into action here, YPSI with it. Hesitation touch near the center line. Detroit's pressure, making it difficult. YPSI will take their time with this throw and letting them set up. Pedro Souza handling it now. Center in now in the box. A lot of contact going on. YPSI frustrated as number 26, Joe O'Sullivan, goes down in the box. Detroit's pleading their case. Number 5, Albara Al-Sofi, pleading his case. It will be a free kick on the close side of the box. Taking it for the Yetis, Ramos. Backing up, launches it, going for the goal itself, hitting Detroit, rebounding outside. And Detroit wasting no time, feeding that one all the way back to spread things out. And here comes another yellow card. This one looks like it's going to Ypsilanti.
Yellow card has been shown to the Ypsilanti's number 10, Thierry Messias.
Thierry Messias awarding himself with the yellow card. Into our 56 minutes, keeping our score from the first half, 2-0 Inter Detroit lead. First goal, the 22nd minute by Gavin Brose, number 77. And then in the 45th minute, number 27, Spencer Nolf, increasing the lead to 2. YPSI will back it up. And all game long, it seems like Detroit's not giving them any breathing room always having someone lurking to force the action a little earlier than they want to. A lot of that work being done for Detroit. Caesar Zamudio doing a lot of the chasing as when YPSI has it back to the defenders. With a chance now, feeding it to Gibson, unable to catch it in time. Detroit will send it forward, looking for Zamudio. And a touch will bring it out. He'll be the one to throw it back in. Scratch that, it'll be number 35. Number 35, that's Enzo Bordanga. Dribbling through the middle. Broza had it before he backed it up. An errant pass will give it to YPSI. They got an opportunity here to get that fast break. Flying with it and feeding it forward, offside.
Offsides, Yetis.
Almost took it coast to coast. Running with it was Georgias. Detroit back with it, looking to get into the attacking third. They'll feed it inside, looking for a quick flip to himself. As Broza looking to get on a highlight reel, flipping it up in the air, trying to get the last touch in it just over the crossbar. Man, that would have looked sweet, though. That'll force Sizemore to go all the way to the fence to fetch it. Looking at our YouTube chat, Ken asks, has the second half started yet? Yeah, it has. Currently in the 60th minute here, Detroit up 2-0. Quick free kick will be given now to YPSI. They'll cross it all the way over as it'll continue its trip to the far side. They'll give YPSI the throw in. Closing in, they cross it all the way over. Detroit the first to make contact. That'll send it out of bounds, giving YPSI that throw in. Pedro Souza with it. Heaves it. And a header down to the turf. Causes Robert Wright to get all over it, and he does successfully. Another persistent save. Ball was at a bit of an awkward height as it was coming to YPSI. Couldn't see quick enough who it was to make the header, but it was at an awkward height. It's too high to kick it accurately, so kind of a header going down seemed to be the next best option. And it looks like they're not done yet. They continue their offensive pursuit, flipping it over into the box. Couldn't find the touch needed. Detroit able to clear it out, buy themselves some time. And a one-touch pass will send it and flip the field as it's now Detroit pursuing. Arms wrapped up to get it back towards center field. Detroit Bros with it. Flipping it to Zamudio. Couldn't find it in time before the YPSI back line. Detroit back with it now. Hayner will give it inside. Bros didn't like what he saw, sending laterally. Crossing it over. Nobody home, but a YETI defender to clear it out. The second touch will bring it farther. As it rolls past center field. One touch over back to Hayner. Hayner looking to find some space. They'll go backwards before forwards. To the far side. Nice single touches there. A great stop to slow it down for YPSI. Hesitated on the far shot, sending it now to the box, rolling over. El-Soufi on top of that one for Detroit before YETI could get on top of it. Detroit feeding that one, get a one-on-one race on that far touchline to the wing, looking to center it. They do, top of the box, wind up, shot, rolling over into the graceful arms of Sizemore. Lake Erie Electric, leading electrical excellence. We give you the power to succeed on time and within budget. YPSI looking to return fire. Trying to get some individual moves on the wing. They do. They'll send it back to that wing. Too much on that one. We'll send it out of bounds. Detroit awaiting some substitutions, of which they have 3 prepared. Number 4, Yono.
Enter Detroit substitutions. 27 Nolf, 9 Bilos, 4 Yonos check back into the game.
You heard the man on the mic. Back to our throw and a near touchline. Hesitating on the throw in Scozelis. They'll run it back just a little bit farther forward. For Lake Erie Electric, since Armada's beginning in 1952, Lake Erie Electric of Michigan has grown into a significant innovator and provider of electrical construction services. That's in the Engineering News Record, listing of the top 50 electrical contractors. From initial drawings through complete installation, our experience, dedication, and expertise enhance any electrical project at every level. That's the power to succeed. Back to our action here on the pitch at Waterford Mott High School into Detroit. Up 2-0 against the YPSI Yetis. Visiting from, you guessed it, Ypsilanti. Centering it, Detroit looking for their third. A shot will be just wide right.
Out of bounds, goal kick, Yetis.
Just within the box, Gomez had a foot on it. Doug Hayner preparing for the corner kick. Trying to advance Detroit's lead. Currently by goal differential, they're -2, so looking to get into the positive with a third. They'll send it back into the crowd. Hayner back with a close swing. Making everybody miss before it gets sent out of bounds. Nakansa Ndu, last one to touch it. Bilos being given the throw in for Detroit. Giving it back. Making a move to bring it to the inside. Detroit trying to find some space on that far side. Weaving through. Oh my! That was some heavy contact. And another yellow drawn.
Yellow card has been shown to the Ypsilanti Yetis.
Couldn't catch who specifically was in the wrong, but it will give free kick to Detroit. They'll take the soft touch before passing. Weaving through the middle, the strong foot of Scozales.
Out of bounds, goal kick, Yetis.
Will fly way high to the sky. That one even went behind the fence near the track. They continue to fetch that one. Meanwhile, action continues on the pitch. Hayner being fed a great ball. Couldn't keep control of it. First touch. A little too heavy. Now feeding it all the way on the other side. Looking for Macias. And he couldn't find that touch either. We'll bring it back to right as he brings it forward. Yipsy able to take that one away. Trying to keep it for themselves. Trying to at least. Approaching our 71st minute here at Waterford Mott High School. For those just joining on the Michigan Soccer Network, be sure to like and subscribe. Find us on social media for all the soccer you need in the state of Michigan. We got games, we got shows, we got recaps and rankings, all that you need from the Michigan Soccer Network. An opportunity here at the inside the box. Sweeping it in from the left. Number 18, Copeland, bringing it in. But could not find the foot of Zamudio. And it'll be a goal kick now for Sizemore. Be sure to get involved in the YouTube chat as well. Let us know who you're rooting for. Whether player or team. If you're from Detroit or you're from Ypsilanti. We'll have to hear it in the live chat here on YouTube. Former man of the match, Diego Barajas, enters back along with Zach Townsend. YPSI taking their time on this touch here. They'll send it past center. Trying to find control. It's crowded. Going back and forth, battling for who keeps it. Detroit looks like the ones who will keep it. Townsend up the middle, looking to take a far shot there. Great defense in time from YPSI. It won't stop the possession. Rolling forward. Hayner with a shot. Just had a little hop in the ball just before the kick, sending it sky high over the crossbar.
Goal kick, Yetis.
You could tell that one, all it takes is the slightest bit of jump, a little bit of hop, a little elevation to send a ball what looks like way off. But if it was just an inch lower, it could have been the one. That's how precise your first touch has to be, first, second, and third, when winding up a shot like that. Hayner wants that one back. A battle in the center circle will be won by Bylos to set things going for the Black Kits. Too heavy of a touch. We'll give it back to the Yetis. Barajas taking it forcefully. And they'll feed it up the middle, unable to catch Copeland in hot pursuit. And that pursuit continues on that far touchline as it rolls out. As YPSI has a substitution loaded up. Substitution waiting will be Adam Haydenik, looking to come back in. Throw-in coming right back out. Staying with the Yetis. Yetis looking for their first goal of the season in league play. They suffered a 1-0 loss to the Michigan Jaguars just a couple of days ago. Still scoreless in our match today into our 75th minute. Detroit will win the battle in the center circle, feeding it to Hayner. In open space, he'll cross it over. Townsend couldn't catch it. Cross a little too high for the forehead reception.
Yeti substitution. 7, Adam Haydenik checks back into the game.
Adam Haydenik, that's right, coming back in. And a throw in on the far side for the Yetis. They try to clear it out. Finding open turf with some momentum. Haydenik already touching after just coming back in. Crossing it over. There's the header just outside. Still reaching the hands of Robert Wright.
Save, Robert Wright. Corner kick, Yetis.
A great crossing over, forcing the action from the keeper. That'll reward the Yetis with a corner kick to potentially continue the offensive pursuit. Winding up for the kick. Here it comes, just in front, and the fist of Wright will knock that one out on the other side. On that corner kick was number 2, Roland Gibson.
Save, Robert Wright. Corner kick, Yetis.
And he will redo it on the opposite side. 2 shots on goal in a row now for the Yetis. Gibson winds up. Shallow, and a header from Detroit will send it into open turf. Not done with the possession yet. A lot of contact there as Detroit finding themselves in a breakaway one-on-one. The shot, a smooth move at the top, and couldn't find the back of the net. An absolute
save. Sizemore.
Lightning quick pursuit there. He was all alone before Nkansa Ndu was able to track him down from the opposite side, forcing a move to the inside. But Sizemore didn't give it a chance. El Gonzalez on the pursuit for Detroit with the shot on goal. Showing off that impressive speed. And Detroit will do it. Hayner with it one-on-one. Makes the move, falls over, couldn't get the final touch. And there's another yellow card. That one being assessed to number 6, Pedro Souza.
Yellow card has been shown to the Yetis, number 6, Pedro Souza.
And you know what that means. Detroit with a chance to go up 3. Doug Hayner will be the one taking the penalty kick.
Hayner will take the penalty kick for entry to Detroit.
In the 79th minute. Eli Sizemore and Doug Hayner. Hayner backs up, winds up, hesitates on the kick, and Sizemore swallows it up.
Sizemore.
Low to the left, and he's right there. Keeps it at a 2-0 match. An impressive save for the Yetis. And the offense looking to make it so it is not in vain. But Detroit's control of possession will make that difficult. They'll feed it up too far for Hayner to catch it. They'll bring it back to Sizemore. No instigation. He'll send it to the close side. Great initial touch, looking for open turf. They find it. One touch to keep it rolling for the Yetis. Crossing it over in pursuit. 3 Detroit players crashing in on it. Robert Wright coming out to snatch it. That'll neutralize the threat for now for the Yetis. In our 80th minute, Detroit still leads 2-0. Crossing it over again. Yetis there in time. They'll flip the field, sending it back to Wright. Sophie with it on our close side of the pitch. No rush to make his decision. He'll give it back to the keeper. Detroit in no rush. One touch looking to give it back to Hayner. He'll try it twice. He still has it. Weaving through Detroit, looking to make it 3. Soft touches will bring it to the outside. Barajas looking for a shot opportunity. He'll send it forward. Couldn't get the shot off in crowded territory. YPSI able to clear it out for now. Barajas making a miss, sending it crossing to the head of the YETI back line. Barajas again tripped up, but no whistle blown. Dangerous pass in the box. We'll be able to clear it and let the Yetis regroup, because the next attack is coming. Feeding it to Hainer, looking to cross it. He does. Top of the box. There's a shot just outside.
Out of bounds. Goal kick, Yetis.
That one was close. A beautiful cross to the top of the box. Gust of wind could have potentially knocked that in. That's how close it was. But either way, Sizemore with it for the goal kick. Raza Construction, concrete, and hardscape specialists. Everything from driveways and garages to retaining walls and Perversity to be the envy of your neighbors. Call 248-894-3882 to schedule an estimate. Mention this ad for a special discount. Into Detroit, try it again. Faking the shot was Townsend, leading it right in front of the net, setting it up for number 9, Bylos. Sizemore all over that one as well. He's been rock solid here in the second half. Numerous saves, including a penalty kick from Doug Hainer. Just a few minutes ago, as we're now in our 84th minute. The Yetis trying to break the ice, and Detroit's not making it easy. Into Detroit, currently 6th in the Great Lakes East Division. YPSI right behind them in 7th place. Into Detroit, 1-1 so far in the season, a -2 goal differential. Meanwhile, the Yetis are 0-1 with a -1 goal differential, putting them neck and neck in the standings. That one will roll out to the far side. As we're approaching nightfall here in Waterford, Michigan. YPSI not allowing another feed to Hainer. That's been their main weapon so far, at least in this second half. Hainer's seen a lot of touches in our close wing. YPSI spreading it out towards their back line. They'll find Haydenik. Haydenik will move it forward. A give and go in the box, trying to cross it. Couldn't find the touch. Before number 5, Al-Sufi, interrupted the flow. Detroit going back and forth amongst themselves before bringing it past center. And do my eyes and binoculars deceive me? But that looks like another yellow card. I haven't seen this many yellow cards since my last game of Uno.
Yellow card has been shown to Ypsilanti Yetis 26, Joe O'Sullivan.
Joel Sullivan, the recipient of that one. You hope sometimes that yellow card is a reverse. Usually not the case. Flirting with the handball over the middle was O'Sullivan. Barajas with it going forward. YPSI taking that pass. And they get it back. Hayner with it, making a move. Pass it to the center. There's a shot, and Sizemore is there in time.
Save, Sizemore.
In our 88th minute here, approaching the end of our match. Detroit still up 2-0. Holding much of the control in the match tonight. Feeding it, crossing over. Shot opportunity knocked away. Trying to find some open space. They feed it to the far wing. Trying to make a move. Defense all over. Then Kassandu making the touch to bring it out. Detroit back with it. Trying to feed it. Townsend, a high foot there, trying to knock it behind him into the net. Couldn't get the touch on it. It'll be knocked around and out of bounds.
Goal kick, Yetis.
Only a few more minutes here for YPSI to get on the board. Otherwise, they face a second shutout in a row to start the season.
Offsides, Yetis.
Yeti with an offside there. It was O'Sullivan. At this point, every time the whistle blows, I'm looking for another yellow card. Bit of a trip up on the center line. Give a free kick to Detroit. Bilos on that first touch from the free kick. We'll cross it back on the center line. Trying to flip the field. But the Yetis now in pursuit, trying to feed it. It's a race for it to the top of the box. Detroit able to win such race. And keep it in bounds, too. Al-Sufi turning on the Jets to find that one. In between both the teams tonight, just got a confirmation. 6 yellow cards assessed as it goes into the top of the box. The last touch, O'Sullivan just to the left.
Out of bounds, goal kick, Inter Detroit.
That will give a goal kick to Inter Detroit. But yeah, to put a number to it, 6 yellow cards. That's pretty high. That's above average, I would say. We appreciate our man on the mic for the numerical confirmation of yellow cards. Team's battling for it on the far side. It'll be a free kick now for the Yetis. As we're in extra time here in our second half. A big one trying to get the Yetis forward. Awaiting to be controlled on the ground. Yetis crossing it into the middle. There's a shot rolling right in the right spot.
Save, Robert Wright.
Robert Wright in pursuit of a clean sheet. 11 goals allowed by Detroit in their past 2 matches. And a goose egg on the board for tonight as of now. as we're in extra time. Barajas and Heiser. Contact on the far wing. It will be a Detroit free kick near the box. At least relatively. Couple of nearby options. They'll choose a soft touch and then to send it over. YPSI there in time. And looking to bring the rebound forward, but rolling to the back line of the Black Kits before back to the keeper. There's the big kick, 93rd minute. Can't imagine we'll have too much more time in this second half. Yeti's with it. They'll feed it just a bit too far. It'll be into the arms of Wright. He'll roll it and get it back. Flip the field to Al-Sufi. And they'll feed it up and away. Pedro Souza found the open space to flip the field. Continuing into our extra time in the 94th minute. Detroit will bring it back. In the middle third, they'll feed it to the far touchline. It's 2-on-1 before they send it back. And that will conclude our match. Inter Detroit, after allowing 11 goals in their first two matches, ends this one allowing none. A 2-0 win, their second of the season over the Ypsilanti Yetis. Inter Detroit now 2-1 on the season, and the YPSI Yetis looking still for their first win in the Great Lakes East Division. 2 goals in the first half, in the 22nd by Gavin Brose, and in the 45th by Spencer Nolf were the 2 goals that decided the match today. As Inter Detroit comes out of this one at home, 2-0 over the YPSI Yetis. From our broadcast crew, my name is Giovanni Mosheri from the Michigan Soccer Network. Ryan Gagnon and John Turner in the production side as well. We appreciate all that you guys do for us, and we appreciate you, the viewers. Be sure to like and subscribe to the Michigan Soccer Network. We got a whole lot of soccer coming up this summer, so be sure not to miss a thing. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell, too. So from Waterford Mott High School, we will send you off with a good night and a good rest of your week.